welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the fabric that I have in my fabric stash, and it is quite a bit. And this year I'm hoping to not buy any more fabric, to go ahead and use up everything in my stash. Let's hope, right? I'm just going to do a quick run through. These are not the fabrics that or projects that I hope to complete in July. These are just the projects that I have. Hopefully I'll get at least one finished in July, and at the end of the month I will post an update and let you know how I did. The first fabric and the pattern that I am most excited about working on this month is I want to do a pencil skirt. Now I've used this pattern a lot, and I know this is not even a skirt pattern. This is a dress pattern. However, this is my absolute favorite skirt. This right here, I have made it several times. I will put blog posts in the description box, and hopefully I'll be able to figure out how to actually insert a picture in the video right here. So, for the remake or the make that I want to do of this skirt, I want to have it a very long skirt, and in the back, the thing that I want to do different this time is I want to do a very long accordion pleat in the back, and I'm very excited about that. The first time I saw it was in the Chanel Spring Couture 2016. I didn't know what it was. I saw it. I absolutely flipped. I had to go back and play the Chanel video again and again. It's the second outfit in the Spring Couture 2016 Chanel show. I'm not even a Chanel girl. That particular technique I was just infatuated with right off the bat. I searched everywhere to find out what it was called. Does anybody have a tutorial? Is there a pattern for it? I did find one. I will link that in the description box below so that if it's something you're interested in, you can see a really great easy tutorial on how to do it. The fabric that I'm using for this is something I have gobs of. I think when I bought it, I bought 10 yards of this fabric. It is a tropical weight wool. I love it. It's very plain, but I think in this particular skirt it's going to be gorgeous. I'm going to, I plan, because this is such an easy skirt, I've already made it multiple times, I also want to do the same thing in this, only not very long, just very similar to this, but I want to make coordinating suspenders. When I saw this fabric, I just thought, wow, that just looks very 90s to me, and the 90s fabric, I was actually there during the 90s, so I remember it very well, and quite fondly actually. The 90s were very good to me. And so I'm doing like a men's inspired fitted pencil skirt with some matching suspenders with that. Never did that before, so we shall see how that's going to go. I have a UFO, unfinished object, that I would like to finish, and that is this, this jacket right here. The thing that really slowed me down with it is that I did not know what to line the jacket with. This is again another tropical weight wool. I bought gobs of it. I loved it online. But I wanted something very silky to line it with. I originally wanted red, but the red you could see right through this fabric. So I needed to get a silk fabric that I could line this with in a very light cream. I didn't want to go stark white, so it's just a matter of finding the right lining material for this and seeing if it still even fits. Obviously, I started this a couple years ago, and I might be a different size right now. Also, with this same fabric, I want to do a wide leg pant. Not necessarily to go with it, but I saw the fabric and I thought, oh, how awesome would it be? I don't have any wide leg pant, and since this is a stripe, it would do a lot to elongate my legs. I'm quite tall, but I like high heels, and I don't think you could be too tall. I'm not sure which one of these patterns to use. If you've ever used either one of these patterns, let me know and tell me if you like the fit. This is what I'm talking about, a wider leg pant. I'd actually like to go up a little bit higher on the waistband. I really love the high waistband on this pencil skirt. So I'm hoping to, if I can maybe get this waistband up a little bit. We'll see how that goes. Or if I should just go with this, that looks like it would be much easier to take up just a little bit, just by making that waistband a little bit thicker. So I like that look as well. And again, in the same fabric. So, back on pants, or staying on pants, I have another wool. This is a wool suiting. It's like a stretch wool suiting. I have gobs of this too. And what I want to do with that is I want to try this McCall's pattern. I've already tried it once and I didn't like how it worked. I actually want to make a looser version of these like leggings. They have a little zipper here at the bottom, but what I wanted to do is do a high-low where it's higher in the front and lower in the back and has just an open seam up the seam. And that way, you know, your foot can go through. You don't have to have that zipper, but let it be fitted all the way up. I also, since I'm just obsessed with a high waistline, I wanted to see if I could make this a little higher. I'm not very experienced with pants. I've not made pants before. I made one pair of shorts that I chopped off of a capri pattern. So we'll see how that pant pattern goes. And if you have another pattern suggestion for something similar to what I described, I would love to hear it. Please let me know what you have in mind. And the last one that I wanted to share with you today is this peplum top type pattern. I'm looking at this one. The scallop neckline really got me. I love scallop necklines. Scallops just in general attract my attention. I've made a couple peplums. I really enjoy them. They're very flattering on my figure. The fabric that I want to do to use is this cotton burnout fabric. It's not really a lace, but if you can see, it is a little bit see-through, so I'll have to make a little camisole or chemise to go underneath of there. And this is the design that I want to use, and I'm hoping this is how it would probably lay and drape, which I don't actually think is very flattering. I'm looking more at this little short one, and I think with some horsehair braid around the hem at the bottom, it would help give it some body. Hopefully not too much. I'm not trying to go for the tutu ballerina look with this, but I think it's really cute. And this one has a belt that goes with it, and I'm not sure that belt pattern is actually included. It does not look like from the illustrations on the back, but I can pick up some belting and just whip up a cute little belt, find a nice belt buckle to go on that. So I'm really excited about this. I've been wanting to make this for a couple years. So that wraps it up for the things that I have on my plate right now. I actually have a lot more, but I didn't want this video to be a couple hours long. So that is my plan right off the bat. We shall see if I actually stick to it, if I can actually complete these things without going off on a tangent and making something completely different that was never on the radar, that I don't even have fabric for, that I just came across, or you know how it goes when you go down those little rabbit trails. But I'm really excited about clearing out my stash. That is going to be my goal for this year. It was for last year too. Don't know if anybody else is in that situation, but that's what I have. So I hope you have a great day. If you like what you see, please don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe, and give me some words of encouragement. Ask me how I'm doing. And hopefully I will get updates as I complete these projects. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.